What's up, Dash League? How are y'all doing? I'm here joined in the booth with the one, the only, Blister from Sky.
Hello, hello, everyone.
Another
Good
fellow
to be
head mod.
here. Indeed. Even though the roles don't work, we are still head modding it up.
Exactly.
And we are going to be watching a great match today between Wolf and Acolyte. Yeah. We'll get going soon. Okay. Jake, it looks like I can't exactly see the match in game in the Discord call.
Oh, it's because I'm not streaming to Discord right now, because I'm smart.
Well, there we go.
Where's the window? Alright, you should be able to see it.
There we go. Alrighty. We are, by the way, not in fact watching Fam versus
Nope.
Swa. That was up from an old match, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know how to make it
Wolf
so it like shows the current one without going into the game, so
Gotcha.
because I'm once again smart.
I'm sure it'll fix itself when we actually need it in the lobby.
We'll hide that for a second. That way nobody gets confused.
Perfect.
If you want, go ahead and read off these lineups.
Certainly. Looks like we've got everybody in the lobby already. You'll love to see that punctuality from both teams here. Starting it off for Acolyte, we've got Rexac, Zuinyu, Speed, Razmataz, and Echo. Over for Wolf, we've got Dazzla, Noggle, Seasons, Noble, and Infinity. This is, if not Noggle's first match back, one of Noggle's first matches back. So we are excited to see how that will go here. We are starting it off on Amsterdam, which I'm guessing is Wolf's server, considering almost all of them have green ping. Dazzle, of course, cursed with the forever red ping. And we will see how that plays out on this server and on the next server, because I'd be very surprised if Acolyte goes with Sydney or Hong Kong for the next server. That'd be very surprising. Anyway, we've got Speed and Razmataz both with green ping. Looks like they are both EU players as well. So that is a very good idea by Acolyte to throw them in the payload early here. Going over our maps for today, we've got Abyss and we've got Volcano. And then we'll close off with a control point if we get there. For Abyss first, it's a very unique map. Many love it, even more hate it. Seemingly the entire pub player community is enamored with Abyss, and I'm pretty sure they think it is the only payload map. So when you are in pubs surrounded by an average age of 9 years old, if you are lucky, please do spread the knowledge of Canyon and Launchpad for all of us League players. We greatly appreciate it. And, you know, Abyss is fun. Once.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Abyss coming up. We've played it a lot in pubs. And we're gonna get to play it on a really high level here. This is Dasher or Sprinter?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is Dasher.
Awesome. Yeah, these are some really great teams who've made it up to the highest level of play in the league. So we get to see some really fun play going on. Looks like we've got 13 people watching. We've got a poll up in the chat. Who will win our Abyss? Take a second to vote in the chat. Looks like it is a big skew towards Wolf. In fact, 83% for Wolf here. We will see how it plays out.
If they guess right, I give them a crisp high five in the chat.
Ooh, what a prize. How exciting. We've got 16 people in the chat with approximately 3 likes. Now I am about to finish up my spring break, and I do not want to do my math yet. However, that does not exactly add up, so remember, take a quick second to leave a like and subscribe to the one and only Dash League Network. We will be getting going shortly. They are, in fact, quickly running out of time. I don't remember the exact buffer period in the beginning, even 15. Though I probably should as a head mod. But yeah, 15 minutes to do their strat talks, to charge up from their warm-ups, and to make sure everybody knows what's going on. Remember everyone, there is a poll in the lobby for your experience recently in Hyperdash. Make sure to tell the devs what you think about Hyperdash so far. Our weekly challenges are up as well. Yeah.
Make sure you ride that cart.
Exactly. I'm sure we will see at least one person from each team getting that cart quest completed today.
I'd be surprised.
By riding that cart. No, they got it for sure. I believe in them. But yeah, shout out to anyone who can finish that cart challenge in one game. That's very impressive. No. We see Noggle here. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you.
He wants to grab the drone, but I have that turned off because I'm smart.
Well, as a wise man once said, it's nice to want things. Yeah. Looks like we are out of the lobby. As I like to say, there are 2 types of teams. There are the teams that strat talk in the shooting range, and there are teams that strat talk in the strat room. Looks like both of these teams were strat talking in the shooting range, and you gotta love to see it.
I know some of these teams they hop in a lobby before and they kind of strat talk in there, and then whenever they hop in here, they probably just refine some of the highlights and then jump right in.
Yes, that is definitely a great way to show how intimidating you are to other teams. When people see your team in a lobby all together right before your match, that is a great way to strike the fear into the hearts of the masses.
So true.
Alrighty, and we are off to the races, everyone. We've got our mini-map in the bottom corner. We've got our second cam up in the other corner. And we are starting this off. If you want to throw up the
oh yeah, I probably should do that.
UI over that, we can see what's going on. It has fixed itself just as we were hoping. So it is looking good. Echo playing it very risky here, grabbing that dash, but got it on 0 just when you want it. Noggle pushes up, takes out 2, goes for another. Noggle up to a 3, already up to the main rail, takes out another pick onto a 4. Here's the 5. Can we see a 6? No! Goes down to Rexac down the main rail with some help. Goes into the pool health, goes down to Infinity. A really nice spot here from Infinity. Love to see people holding this area. Gives you a really good sight line. Zoo pushing through the importantly dubbed unimportant corner. Infinity heading back to cart, goes down. Echo grabs this dash back here. A very important dash to have locked down. Echo hitting cart from behind. Ooh, should have rephrased that one. Infinity supporting the cart, making sure that it is rolling. Grabs the dash and pushes up through an important corner a little bit. Infinity keeping these sight lines, making sure that cart is rolling. It is in fact down currently at 440. It is back up and running. We see Razmataz circling around a little bit, keeping those really long sight lines on that hex room, pushing up through the tube. Takes out one, tries to take out another on the cart, goes down. Infinity gets that cart rolling. You love to see the cart focus from everybody on this team. Does not matter who you are, as long as the cart is not rolling, you gotta get on it. Seasons heading back through the pool health. Really needs that health, hanging on. And there are rockets up. Seasons grabs that health, and we will see what they can do. Gets the cart rolling. Just, you'll love to see it. Heads down, takes out the rockets. Takes out speed as well in the pool health. Seasons with that great aim and fire rate. Goes down to Echo. Echo with a really nice spot there. Able to take out one and the cart. Infinity pushing all the way up into Hook. Bringing it back to support the cart a little bit. Takes one hit, pushes out a little bit more, and is able to take out speed, grabbing the health. That was a really good fight for Infinity. Able to support the cart from this hook spot. Really long sightline, gives you a lot of time to react, and you have eyes on whoever might be the Rocketeer. Ooh, goes down to Razmataz, who tries to take out the cart. It is already down. Razmataz low, goes down to Noggle. Great dashing all around. Tries to take out another. And takes out one in Hook. Goes down to Zoo. Seasons cleaning up. And gets the cart rolling. Lots of great cart focus here from Wolf. It is still up and running. Noble is running this cart. Goes down to Zoo. Zoo takes out another behind the cart. Nice picks there. Infinity takes out Zoo. This is a very tough spot. Here's where we're really going to want to see some group ups. We see three Acolyte members, or sorry, Wolf members going down that main rail. Trying to get that cart rolling. Zoo is able to clean up, take some presence in the hook room and some health. Everything you want. It looks like we see a big group up from Wolf here. Exactly what you want to see. Doing absolutely amazing. That cart is about one shot. Goes down to Noggle. We see it rolling. Nice. Noggle's able to stay alive, goes down to Zoo. And Infinity cleans up, gets the cart rolling, goes down to Razmataz. Goes down to Daz with double SMGs on the cart, goes down to Echo, who has SMGs of their own in their own pistols because that fire rate is absolutely nasty. Going down the flank, takes out one, Infinity, and goes down to Dazzla. See a little bit of a spread out in Wolf's position here. They are able to get a few micro pushes. Heading up into Hook, and they are together. However, so is Acolyte. Dazzler able to take out speed. Goes down, and Noggle cleans up. Gets the cart rolling. They have it double stacked. Noggle pushes up a little bit. Gets the cart rolling once again. Cart is schmoving with about a minute, 10 seconds left. Seasons with a nice spot. Oh, you hate to see it. Speed dashes right into the front of the cart with a self-destruction. You hate to see it, but it happens to the best of us. They do make checkpoint as Wolf continues their climb towards 100%. This is really where you want to see a lot of good double stacking. Speed is able to mess that whole situation up when Daz cleans up. Cart is doubled for the time being. Never mind, goes back to single. Daz goes up, down the main rail, grabs the dash, just so that Acolyte is not able to take it as they get to the cart. And I'm guessing we're going to see Noble. No, they do not grab that second dash. That really gave a big opportunity for Acolyte to hit that cart hard. And Dazzler has it rolling with a shred of health left. He is hanging on by a thread. They do have it double stacked, exactly what you want to see here. Noble making sure that no one's hitting them through the flank behind the cart. And Dazzler is still rolling. He is not able to grab this health yet. He is going to play it very safe now. They do have it doubled. You want to keep that cart rolling as fast as you possibly can down this stretch here when you have some really solid spawn advantage. It is still in Wolf's favor, however, that will start to shift soon. Echo runs up, grabs the dash, and now has a really solid sightline down the main rail. Gets hit quite a few times and goes down to Noggle. Noggle pushing up. Hitting the front of the cart. Sees it rolling. It is triple stacked for a second, back down to double. Triple stacking is a very risky thing to do, very high risk, very high reward. Noggle able to take out the rockets that would have absolutely destroyed that double stack. Noggle pushing back. Speed tries to grab some health while the cart's rolling with some valuable time lost and goes down to seasons anyway. Razmataz cleans up in the jelly health. We see a little bit of a classic game of Ring Around the Rosie as Razmataz is able to take out the cart. Dazzler from behind cleans up and keeps the cart rolling. Looks like Daz has the new skin pack. It's fresh off the press. Go grab that to support Triangle Factory. Just as Razmataz cleans up the cart, Infinity able to keep it rolling. Run from behind, gets taken out by Infinity, who abandons the cart for a hot second, but gets it rolling once again. Rexac from the jelly health takes a few hits, but is able to play it safe with that health, and that really solid cover takes out the cart. Rexac is going to need quite a few members in the area to push up, which is exactly what they're doing here. Gets one hit. Ooh, goes down to Noble. Zunyu able to clean up, takes a position in the house where he's able to watch for seasons. Tries to grab the health, goes down. Noggle. Speed. Never mind. We see lots of trades happening. Speed pushing up very far down the main rail. Daz was able to take him out from behind him. And Echo cleans up with a really long range shot. Laying down the covering fire from the sniper position. Some really good cover there. As you saw, you're able to duck down below the barrier and get some good cover. Echo's staying alive, playing it very safe with that health nearby. We're going to start to see some rockets, if my guess is correct, from Acolyte here in a little bit once they make this next turn. Noggle still pushing up with these very long shots. Echo with some insane accuracy able to take him out. And that cart is down. Echo low on dash and health, sitting in the good old stupid spot, takes out one, and is not able to grab health and jelly health. Kind of caught in between here, able to grab the health, but goes down to Infinity nonetheless. We see 3 different Wolf members in the area. Love to see all that blue clumped together on the minimap. And that cart is not rolling yet. One goes through the flank. Speed able to help out and grab that dash. Lots of very quick dashing and is able to take the kill against Noble. Seasons cleans up Speed and grabs the health. Everyone all around in this area. Love to see the cart focus once again as Wolf gets that cart rolling. Does Speed know that though? Doesn't look like it. This is really when your comms need to be real clean about that cart when it's rolling, so Speed is not all the way up front, oblivious to the cart's movement. Noggle able to clean up in the flank, takes out another with Infinity. Pushes up in the house. Here we see a big group here. That cart is moving. You love to see that. Acolyte player standing on the cart, keeping feet on cart, fighting on the cart, making sure that it is not rolling, but it is absolutely schmoving. They've got 3 different Wolf members in the area. Noggle pushing up, taking a new angle. Never mind, back to the back of the cart. It worked before and it'll work again. Able to take out 2, but that cart is still rolling. Zoo is able to clean up in the end. I'm guessing we're going to see a really nice natural group up here from Wolf. We see Infinity here. We see Dazzler as well. They are hitting that cart hard. Rexac hits it from the side and takes it out. Seasons from a high spot and able to take it out as well. We see a double stack. This is a very risky play here towards the end of the map. Echo able to clean up, pushing down that main rail, doing some lovely disrupting these group ups, but pushes right past Noggle. Noggle gives him a little fist bump as he takes him out. Grabs some health. Noggle with a huge 4K there, goes down to Rexac. Seasons pushing up, taking advantage of a few Acolyte members going down, but Zoo pushes up, takes out the cart, and the cart is rolling. Does he know that? Yes, they're able to take out that cart.
10, 9, 8,
Zoo and you pushing up a little bit, taking the stupid spot, the one and only.
3,
Able to disrupt some group ups, but Seasons sees him there and is able to take him out. Speed finds the same spot, takes out Infinity as well. Got one more, and there they go. That is game, everybody. Wolf gets stopped at 92.07%, and Acolyte is able to make the stop.
switching
Very well done all around.
Prepare to start.
Top killing from the map is Noggle with a baffling 53 and 31, followed behind on Acolyte with Echo with 37 and 34. We see a big kill differential for Wolf here, as Noggle is absolutely rolling.
Match starts.
And we will see what this second half of the map has to offer,
Go.
as Acolyte pushes that cart. Lots in the shotgun flank here. Lots of Wolf there. Noble already taken low and able to take out Echo. Pushes too far up. A beautiful post dash on Speed as he goes flying into the stratosphere. Rexac able to keep that cart rolling. You want to see a little bit of double stackage here as they have a lot of space. They've taken out quite a few Wolf members. And there you go, Razmataz taken up the cart mantle and takes out Infinity from behind. Noble with some long range shots takes pool health as well. In a very solid spot, goes through unimportant corner. No! Echo is able to take them out before they can flank around the cart. And we see a big Acolyte presence up front. Echo with some dash goes down to Daz, pushing up through that flank, looking for the cart. It is double stacked. It's a very dangerous spot for the cart, as it is able to prevail and keep on rolling. We see a lot of really, really good cart focus from Acolyte here as well. They are strolling. Echo pushes up real far up into the hook. Looks like they have one other teammate up there who has gone down. It is just Echo up front in a very tough spot, able to take out Seasons and grabs the health. Goes down to Noble along with practically 3 other members of Wolf. Noble's waiting on that health. They have it double stacked, triple stacked, and then 0. Zoo pushes up through the goes down to Noggle, who absolutely shoots the crap out of that front screen of the cart. Dazzler pushing up. Ooh, his SMGs are able to... Nope, not his SMGs. Never mind, that's how fast his fire rate is. His pistols are able to carry him through. And Rexac has that cart rolling until Noggle takes him out from above. Right on top of that cart. Looks like we do have rockets up. Echo from behind. Takes out... No! Goes down to Seasons with some well-placed long-range shots. Looking. We've got 2. We've got 3. It's a party in the hook room. And they are pushing out. Able to take out the rockets. That is a big deal for Acolyte here. They are able to get that cart rolling. They've got 3 in front of the cart. That's a very dangerous spot right here when the cart is trying to make this turn. Goes down to Noble, but that was a really solid push from Acolyte here. They've got a very nice natural group. They've got 4 down the main rail at the same time. 2 trying to hit it now. Speed staying alive. Going through the tube. Lots of fighting up here in hook. 2 go down. Looks like this natural group up that Acolyte had is quite a bit diminished, but they have two coming into the cart at the same time. You'll love to see it, and Rexac goes down. Zoof right behind him. They do have rockets up, and Daz with a shield on the cart goes down to Echo. Echo tries to take out the rockets, but no. Infinity, able to dash all over the place, goes down to Speed, and now that cart is rolling once again. Seasons with a long-range shot gets that cart down, but it is still rolling, goes and takes out Rexac as well. Razmataz right behind. Dazzler has the shield, goes down to Speed. This is a wild end of the checkpoint here, y'all. Infinity able to stay alive with that rocket. Looks like we're going to have a few group ups from Acolyte here. Infinity plays it risky and grabs a second rocket, but it seems to be safe. Infinity does look low. This is a very tough spot for the rockets. If they get 2 shots to the face, they are gone. Or, I guess, 2 shots to the anywhere, really. Looks like we see a group up going on here. 2 hitting the cart, go down. Ooh, Echo able to take out the rockets right as they're trying to grab the health. Noggle cleans up, grabs that health. We do not see a whole lot of Wolf pushing out. They've built a bastion around this cart, that is for sure. Wild long-range shots from Noggle, insane accuracy. Weaving the needle, threading the needle. We've got one in the hook, goes down to Noggle. Noggle hits 2 down main. We've got a minute left, y'all. That card is rolling. That card's rolling. There it is. That is the checkpoint. Absolutely amazing pre-check from both teams here. Infinity grabs the dash and rockets. Goes down to Speed. Right behind them. That cart is single stacked. I'm expecting to see it doubled here soon. Here it is, doubled in fact. Speed pushing up real far. Trying to take out one down main. Able to clean up. Noble goes down. Just take out another who just got past them. Speed gives up some area that they just took. And yes, going all the way back for the cart. Lost a lot of space that Speed just took. But we'll see if he's able to grab it back. No, goes down to Noble. Who knows if that would have happened if he wouldn't have chased that kill back to the cart. Dazzler cleaning up the area, takes out one on the cart, real low on health. Razmataz keeps that cart rolling. That dash was taken, that's a very dangerous dash to keep up. Noggle with some wild zigzag dashes all around the cart is able to keep him alive. Nice long-range shots on Rexac there, takes him out. Noggle is hoping for this health back up in a real quick second, but no, Echo takes him out right after he grabs the health. Is able to keep that cart down with some wild fire rate on Zoo right down the main rail. Razmataz keeps that cart rolling with a shield shotgun combo. You'll love to see this for the cart rider from behind. Stays alive. That shield is putting in the work. Able to keep that cart rolling. They do now have it double stacked. And they are flying. By flying, I mean walking now, as they still have one on the cart. Noggle goes down to this shotgun on the cart. That shield is looking good. Keeping Razmataz alive. I take it back. There's your caster's or commentator's curse, really. As Noble cleans up the cart. Rexac goes down the main rail. Razmataz. Bit of a funny glitch there. Razmataz stays up. Does not go for the shotgun shield combo. And goes down on the cart. Rexac cleans up. It looks like they took out the rockets there. And that cart is schmovin'. Goes down to Noble from behind. Takes out another on the cart. And cannot clean up the rest. We've got a very nice Acolyte presence in the entire area. Dazzler is able to grab some health, and it looks like rockets are still up from Zoo and you. Rexac staying alive. Shred of health goes down to Noggle. chilling in the jelly health. We'll see if they take a little bit of space down the main rail, or if they hold this position. That seems to be absolutely working for them. They change it up just so that it can't be called out entirely. Noggle starting up a 6K. We will see where this goes from here. They certainly love that jelly health. This is a spot that Noggle knows well, and it seems to be working out, especially with where this card is right now. That card is tagged heavy, rockets are up, and Zuinu gets that cart rolling. Now, Acolyte able to get the cart rolling. They were stopped for quite a while. Infinity takes themselves out, but another with them. Grabs the dash and the rocket. We get to see some rocket play from Infinity here. Hits the cart just a second too late to grab the kill, but it does go down. Takes the stairs dash, grabs one on the cart, grabs another with the pistol. Infinity's rocket pistol doing well for them here. Looks for the dash. It was just taken right in front of them. And back up and running with those rockets from quite a range. This is absolutely a quality hold. Jelly Room is definitely a spot where Wolf is very strong, and they've got some very nice spots that they're able to use to their fullest here. See Infinity with some rockets. In fact, not double bound. That is absolutely what you want to see for a dedicated Rocketeer like Infinity here. Tries to hit one, but now looking good. If we take a look on our minimap, we see 3 or 4 Acolyte members all dying at the same time. Looks like they've got a natural group up going on here. 2 go down. That card is still not rolling. Once they make this turn, it'll be much easier for Acolyte to get it going. But they've got 3, 4 down main rail. Sorry, 3 in the area. 2 down main rail. Heading through the flank. That rocket is up, but so is cart. This is a tough spot for rockets. Once the cart gets below the bridge here, you've got to get a lot closer and a lot more precise with your rockets. Infinity grabs the dash and a second rocket, but Infinity is real low on health. This is a really nice spot for a Colt to be able to take them out real quick. Sorry, Acolyte.
I mean, they promise they're not a cult, so.
Yeah, I'd love to believe them. However, you know. Noggle from behind, keeping that cart down. We've got 32 seconds, 31 left in this match. Acolyte still has quite a lot of ground to make up. Looks like this is going towards Wolf, but we shall see. Noggle pushing all the way up down that main rail, looking for the dash, able to grab it, takes out Zoo as well, brings it all the way back to the cart just so that they can keep eyes on the cart for the last few seconds. We've got a great push here from Acolyte. Noggle, in fact, goes down from behind the cart.
Ooh,
2, 1, and
oh, they got it.
oh, we do have overtime.
I don't think there's anybody. Nope.
And that is game. Wolf takes the win, 92.07% to Acolyte's 85.48.
Jeez.
That is game, everybody. And now for our scores. Starting it off with our victors Wolf, we've got Noggle, in fact, breaking the 100 barrier with 102 and 53, 11,737 score. Right below Noble going 63-69, nice. Season 67-68, Infinity 70-54, and Dazzla 50-60. Heading over to Acolyte. We've got Echo top scoring with 8,585 score, going 72-66. Speed right below 63-73. Rexac 56-68. Zuinu 60-83. And Razmataz
Oh,
left
they're all
too
leaving
soon.
now. Rip.
I can just go back on our cast to see exactly what it was. Razmataz going 51 and 64. That was Amsterdam, everybody. We are now heading over to what I guess to be a US-based server. My guess would be Dallas, but we shall find out. We are loading into the lobby now.
I hope it's still Dazzle's lobby, because that's all he said that his lobby was going to
Alrighty.
be.
We are ready and waiting. So, it looks like 71% of people, in fact, got that one right. Wolf did take the win with 21 votes. Well done all around. Now that we are waiting in between our volcano, chat, how you guys doing?
Still waiting. Just...
Alright. We will be back shortly with some volcano. Once we have the Dazzler lobby up, if it is not Dazzler, we will find it shortly.
Let me check my DMs just to make sure they didn't change anything.
Oh, looks like it's in Rexax's lobby right now.
Okay, cool. I'm glad they told me that, because they did. Oh, love it.
Luckily enough, we now have our own password protection, so thank you for that, Triangle Factory. I think back in the day, I submitted that as a suggestion. So if that was due to my suggestion or not, thank you very much, Triangle Factory. We appreciate it.
Cool, cool. Wonder who is subbing out for Noble, unless he's just coming back in and it's taking a minute. Ooh, we have Warners also swapping in for Wolf. That's pretty cool.
You'll love to see it. Looks like my guess is correct that they are swapping out their EU players. And what server is this on exactly?
New York.
New York.
Ooh, Laz. Let's go.
Alrighty. Looks like Wolf bringing in everyone they can. They do still have Romeo now on red ping, but we shall see how that works out. We've got Echo still on Acolyte for on red ping.
That's honestly such a smart decision, especially if you have like EU players, like have a core lineup of like people who could play on Amsterdam, and then have a core lineup of people who could play on New York or something like that. It's really
sure.
smart, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely a smart play. Definitely have no idea how they hold internal scrims if half their team is asleep when the other half is playing Hyperdash. But you know, I respect it. Alright, looks like I missed the like, comment, and subscribe, but we've got 17 people watching with only 9 likes. Let's get that up a little bit, everyone.
I'll just keep it rolling over and over again.
Perfect. We have our poll up for the next. Oh wait, do we? Or did I just
we do.
make that
It's
up?
up.
We do. For the volcano. And I'm sure this like, comment, and subscribe is not going to get annoying to anyone.
Oh yeah,
so,
definitely not. Not at all.
Apparently, Echo just never sleeps.
I guess we're on the move now.
Alrighty. And we are off to the races. Remember, if Wolf takes this, then we will not get to see a CP. But if Acolyte takes this, we will head on to control point. Speed going for the armor. It is already taken. Warners heading through the base, grabs the button dash. Is in the enemy team's base already. Takes up a position, looking for long range shots, goes for that other team's base dash. Does not take it. And we've got Rexac able to counter and grab their own base. Followed by Noggle, who goes back to their own base, grabs A.
Scores in 3 countered.
And heads back to B.
Red takes A.
Razmataz hanging around the button, goes down to Warners. Goes down to Zoo. Looks like Warners was hanging around the button a little bit too long, and Zoo knew exactly where it was going to be.
Blue takes A.
Looking for that spawn dash, able to take it, and heads back to B. Goes down to Noggle as he turned his back, though. It was a risky play, and it did not pay off there.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Here we've got Noggle hanging out on B. Warners killing in the enemy team base, goes down to Rexac, who does not need to grab his own base. Head straight to B.
Red takes B.
Looks like most players are heading to B right off the bat here, which makes B the battleground button for this map for both teams.
B. Countered.
Romeo with a rocket in his own base, trying to protect that button from Echo. Echo able to take out Romeo, and Rexac cleans up. We've got a countdown here for Acolyte, but it gets countered at B. Warners supports his teammate, and Wolf pushes out. Warners waiting with Noggle, when to push out.
Oof.
And here we have, oh, countered. We've got another countdown for Wolf here, countered once again by Speed. Lazarus with a 360 no shot. Romeo chilling in the enemy base, trying to fight around the button. Here we have another countdown for Wolf. Countered at B once again by Speed. Speed with some great counters already in this match. You'll love to see it.
Red takes C.
Zooming you looking for the spawn dash. He's able to grab it and heads straight into the enemy base. Goes down to Romeo. Romeo chilling on this little ramp, a very solid spot once, and then once the enemy team sees that spot, they can pick you off very easily. Echo looking for dash, grabs the health, and here grabs the dash, but first Warners is able to grab them before they grab the button. Lazarus hanging out in the enemy team base. We've got a quick countdown, but no, countered by Zuinu with a really great counter there. Had a very low hold, but Zuinu was able to clean up and get the counter. We are still on 0-0, 5 minutes in. Chiron chilling in the enemy base, looking good. Rexac able to take him out, pinged on by a shred and grabs the health. Looks like Acolyte just needs B. Here that we have it, we have a countdown. No, counter to B once again. Another countdown. And countered once again at B by Chiron. Romeo is looking so good that we've got both cams on him. We have Chiron heading into the enemy base. He's staying alive. We've got another countdown here. Chiron holding that
Ooh,
button.
I don't think we
And
got
here
it.
it is, here it is. There it is, the first point for Wolf. Well done to Wolf. Looks like Zunyu was the only one up for Acolyte. And was not able to get the counter. This game is far from over as we've got 19 minutes, 40 seconds left, and plenty of room for Acolyte to get more points. Here we've got a quick countdown. Whoa. Countered by Rexac. Warner's chilling in the base. We've got another countdown. Counter at a B, it seems. Goes back and forth. B is going all over the place. Speed does not grab. Oh, there we go. Grabs the dash. Looks like he forgot his keys at home, but grabs the dash. Heads back to B with a very solid sightline here. And we've got Rexac. We've got a countdown here for Acolyte. Can they make this button? Can they do it? Yes, it is. Tie game, everyone. And that was wild. There were 3 Wolf members up. Noggle, Warners, and Lazarus not able to get the counter. Well done from Acolyte.
Red takes A.
Rexac heading straight for the armor. Taking a little bit of a goose strategy out of the playbook.
Red takes C.
Lazarus heading into the enemy base. Looking good, grabs the dash. And dashes all around Speed. Looks up to the sky. And a great kill there. Grabs the dash once again. And, ooh, looks like Speed was able to see his dash trail there for a second. We see Armor. But Armor gets shattered and Zoo pushes straight out. Straight into the enemy team. Spawn at dash. It is not up for him. And Laz, able to clean up, goes straight for Speed, who is holding that ramp. This is a dangerous spot if Speed wants to hold that ramp again, because now... Oh, we've got a countdown. No, gets countered by Zunyu. Romeo able to take him out. Looking good on the button. Zunyu chilling. Is Lazarus not able to back dash far enough? Zoo takes him out from behind.
Blue takes B.
Got lots of fighting. Echo heading everywhere. Romeo able to take him out. Very quick dash. Is looking for that spawn dash and able to take it. Romeo escapes on a shred of health. Never mind. Razmataz with the long range shots takes him out.
Blue team score.
Lazarus killing in the enemy base. Goes for a little bit of a ring around the rosy. Speed is very, very happy about that kill there. Perhaps a little bit too happy. Who knows? Speed doing the ring around the rosy. Perhaps a hula hoop after that kill there as well. Goes back for the dash. No! Lazarus takes him out. That dash is up. Goes down as Zunyu is able to take it. Hangs on by a shred. And grabs some health. Heads to B. Goes down to Chiron. Chiron! With the greatest last minute save. The lava almost flamed another robot. But no.
Takes B.
Chiron lives to see another day. Oof, some crazy long range shots from Noggle there. Able to take out another. Speed finally able to clean up. And we are still at 1-1
Blue takes
at 15 minutes, 45 seconds in this match.
Blue takes A. Red takes B.
Okay. Acolyte has B and C. They're just looking for A. Chiron holding A down. Warners staying alive. Grab some dash. Grab some health. Feeling refreshed and ready to go. Rexac chilling. Takes out one. Looks for the other. There they are. Chiron able to take out another using the pillars to their great advantage there. Speed running all around. And with help from a teammate, they are able to push out to B.
Blue takes C.
There it is. Acolyte takes B.
Takes blue team. Countered.
Goes back. We've got a quick countdown, but no, Razmataz counters. Lazarus just barely unable to take out Speed there.
Blue team. Score. Countered.
Absolutely using him as a cheese grater. Lazarus with a slightly worrying fire rate, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda crazy. Takes out one with a beautiful post dash. Zuinyu heading back to the enemy team spawn dash. Will they get it? No! Taken right in front of them, and Laz comes back for the kill. Tries to take out one, goes down. Speed with a great dash here. Got some peekers. Used it to stay alive. Here we've got Echo heading into the enemy base. Noggle takes out one. Grabs some health. Feels refreshed. Goes back and is able to take out another. Who snuck up on? Takes out Zoo. Here we've got Speed heading over to B. There's a really nice sightline here, but not when you get taken out. Zoo with a lovely post dash. Chiron hits him back with another absolutely lovely post dash. Romeo grabs that button back for his team. Echo able to dash all around. Tries to take out a few shots. And is able to take out Warners with a very well-placed headshot. Absolutely needed that one. That is for sure. We see Echo trying to take out two, takes out one from above. Does not have a whole lot of health, but Rexac is able to support him from behind. Here we have a countdown for Acolyte. Can they get it? No! Romeo with a great counter there. Echo was just too far too focused on grabbing some health. That could have been a point here, everyone. But no. Rexac grows for some armor. You'll love to see it. Let's see what he can do with it. Grabs the button. Armor still intact, looking good. Never mind, I take that back. Armor is shattered, but lives enough to BM Lazarus there. Rexac pushing up a little bit. Goes back for B. Chiron takes him out. Looks for armor. Here it is. Love to see both these teams taking this armor whenever it is up. We've got a countdown there from a Colt. Now we're back to Acolyte, sorry. Now we're back to a countdown for Wolf. Here we have it. Is this a point? No! Countered on B with an absolutely amazing counter there. Zoo able to grab his own base back, but Laz takes him out. Laz goes down to Speed and Rexac, both in that base. Neither of them grab that dash. Neither grabbed the dash. No, Noggle's able to grab it. Takes out another. We've got a countdown here. Another no. Like, able to take back C. Lazarus staying alive. Makes a big dash. Armor shattered, but Echo is able to clean up. Don't remember if that was just one. Echo, beautiful headshot from behind. We do have a counter.
Red team scores.
We've got another countdown here. Will Acolyte take it? No! B, countered by Lazarus. Well done there. We have had a lot of very solid countdowns and a lot of even better counters here. Lots of points could have been scored, but not today. We have Rexac heading over to B. Nope, never mind. Looking back at their own base, waiting for this one
Speed.
poor Wolf player to go into a 1v3. So Laz able to take out one, grabs the dash and health, heads back for the button, able to take out speed, goes for the button, can take out another, no, Zunyu takes him out from behind.
Countered.
Echo with a solid spot here,
Take C. Blue team score.
takes out one, Lazarus able to take him back.
Takes B.
Saw a countdown, but it was countered quickly after. We've got a countdown here for Acolyte, countered at B again by Noggle.
Scores.
Here we've got another one. Can they make this one
Oh
into
my
a
gosh!
point? They can!
Wins
A
this
great
round.
point there from Acolyte. At this pace, we are heading on to a control point.
Match
We will see what we can do. Got 9 minutes left in this game, y'all.
Match
Let's see where we're going from here.
Blue takes C. First elimination.
We've got Romeo heading on to B.
In three.
Lazarus already in the new team base. We've got a countdown so quick.
Blue team
Countered at B by
score
speed.
countered.
That was definitely a speedy counter. And just what they needed there.
Score.
Uh-oh.
Countered.
Oh, never mind.
Blue
We've
team
got Laz heading back to the button. We've
three.
got a countdown here.
One.
Can they make it into a point? They can! We are back up to a tie game, everyone. A great point there. A beautiful team wipe. Taken out Acolyte.
Starts in 3, 2, 1.
We are on to the last 8 minutes here. The next point will take this game. Lazarus with a lovely rollout straight into the enemy team base.
Takes B.
Never seen that before, and it
Countered.
perfectly worked. There you go. Warners and Laz together, able to hold down that enemy team base. Warners heading back to B.
Team score countered.
Lazarus with a very solid spot here. Sees one to his side.
Blue
Does not see him though fast enough.
2.
Lazarus staying alive, going for the button. Oh, countered at B by Echo.
In 3.
Heading back. We see one go down. Will they get another? No. Rexac takes out Lazarus before Laz is able to wreak any more havoc. Lazarus heading straight back into the enemy base. Speed is in there. We might see a Speed versus Laz fight. Who knows? There it is. Laz grabs that dash,
Blue takes C.
and he is absolutely at home in the Acolyte base. Tries to take out one, does get the pick.
In 3.
Here we see Laz on a 4K. Tries to take out another, and we had a lovely counter from Rexac there. Looks like Rexac, and it appears to be another just having a lovely T sitting on that shotgun spawn.
Red team countered.
Romeo able to stay alive,
C.
goes down. Echo stays alive through the enemy team's base. Here we have a quick countdown. No, countered at B again.
Team.
Lazarus with these wild quick counters. Noggle countered once again.
Blue takes B. Blue team score countered.
Lazarus pushing up.
Red team.
Still in this enemy team base, goes down. Echo staying alive, grabs another pick.
Oh my
Grabs
gosh.
another Echo on a 6K.
Blue takes
Absolutely amazing job there. Got another countdown. No, goes down. Gets countered.
Red takes B.
We've got 5:30 on the clock, y'all. Wolf just needs A. Warner quickly catches himself, grabs the armor, and stays alive. The lava will not claim his soul. Here we have a countdown. No, gets countered at B.
Red team countered.
Echo staying alive. Echo looking for players, goes down. Romeo grabs both cameras, and Zunyu gets the counter. We've got another Wolf countdown. No! What's gonna happen? They got B! No, A is taken! What is happening? Zoo is able to take out Chiron, stop any counters from happening. Sorry, countdowns from happening. Looking for the button. Echo dashing all over the place.
Gosh,
Grabs a
dude.
one pick. Looks for dash. There it is. Looks for health. There it is again. Echo walking over nonchalant. We've got a countdown here for Acolyte. Can they make it? No. Warners with the lovely counter. Rexac staying alive in his own base. Noggle dashing all over the place, goes down to speed. See Romeo, we see a quick countdown, but no, gets countered. All Acolyte has is B. Can they keep it? No. Now all they got is A. Now all Wolf has is B. Tides have shifted real quick. Echo heads back, grabs some dash, sits on this button, gets a little bit of cover, but takes some heavy hits. Takes out another. Echo going wild with a 3K. Absolutely impeccable kills. Goes down, and Laz is able to grab the button. Warners and Laz working together. Love to see buddy system being put into use. They are all pushing out. Echo able to take out one, looks back, decides better of chasing that kill, grabs some health and some dash, and that button is theirs. Echo grabs some dash, gets a beautiful post dash on Romeo. We see Romeo heading back to the button. No, goes down. There we go. Echo heading back with a lovely long-range shot. Takes out Romeo once again. We are seeing some great kills from Echo, able to consistently take out Romeo. Will Romeo play it differently here, though? Echo goes for the dash. Very important dash. Able to take out Romeo once again. And Warner's able to clean up and finally take out Echo after a beautiful 6K. Warner's heads back. Beautiful headshot on Echo there. Absolutely impeccable. Rexac, some nice shots there. Cleaning up. We've got counters and countdowns all over the place. Here we've got one for Acolyte. Gets countered. Another one. Can they make it? No. Warners gets the counter. Here we have a countdown for Wolf. No. Gets countered by Speed. As their entire base is clear. Never mind. We've got Romeo back. Rexac chilling in the base. Goes back to B. Grabs the button and dashes out to safety. Looks like we don't have anyone. Never mind, I take that back. We've got one on B. Goes down. We have a countdown. Can Acolyte take it? Can they make it? No! Countered at the very last second by Chiron. We have another one. Countered again. Noggle, absolutely amazing. That was so close to game. We are back in this, y'all. We've got 31 seconds. We have the very real possibility of going on to sudden death. We've got a countdown for Wolf. No, gets countered at B. 16 seconds. We've got a countdown. No. Another countdown. Zoon, you able to counter? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can they get any points? No.
Sudden death.
We are heading on to sudden death, everyone. Wow.
This is where the pressure is.
Exactly. Remember, quick rules of sudden death. You only need to go for B. You cannot respawn. We will see how this goes. Wow. Gotta play it very safe here. Zunyu goes down. Laz goes down. Laz is the only one up. Can he stay alive? He goes down. And
That's
that
it.
is game.
Oh my gosh.
Acolyte takes our Volcano, everyone. Absolutely insane. We've got 3 up for Acolyte in the end. Laz tries to take it for Wolf, but no. That is game. They are already switching out. I can head over to our score page here.
Apparently, that was the very first Volcano sudden death ever in the history of Dash League.
Wow, making history, everyone.
It's crazy.
Well done all around. Let's take a look at some scores. Starting it off with our victors, we've got Acolyte, top scoring with, oh my lord, 21,800 score. Echo goes 83 and 68. Right below him, also breaking the 21,000 score, Rexac, 53, perfectly even. Razmataz, 52, 72. Speed, 43, 57. And Zunu, 48, 69. Heading over to our very top scorer for the entire lobby with an unfathomable 22,670 score. Going 58 and 61 is Chiron. Noggle with 81, 53, 78, 59 for Lazarus. Warners goes 60 and 44. Romeo 39, 62. This is an insane match to watch, everyone. Went the entire 25 minutes, and the lowest score out of the entire lobby broke 13,000, everyone. Well done all around. And I have to say, I don't think there can be a better segue into talking about Dash League University. We just had our very first Volcano sudden death. We may or may not have a tournament for Dash League University on the horizon, which may or may not have something to do with sudden death. Keep an eye out in the lobby for some posters and in the Dash League University Discord server. More announcements will be made at the end of the cycle. So keep your eyes peeled, everyone. But for now, we've got an insane control point. Remember, we have had home servers for this game, so that means that we are heading on to the one and only double control point. Stay tuned for some awesome control point action. Remember, this entire map is based, or at least for double control point, is based entirely around who can get the higher total score out of both of these maps. Again, remember that Triangle Factory has changed it to the point where it is 250 points at the end of this map. So remember that for the end of this control point. I'm going to take a quick second to grab some water. But yeah,
I can relate to that.
We will get going on our control point shortly.
I wonder if they can hear my cat in the mic. Meow, meow.
Oh, there we go. There we go for a second. Although, I'm guessing that's not.
He's meowing. Meow, meow, meow.
Alrighty. So, well done.
I grabbed some water. I grabbed some snacks because I'm hungry. Honestly, it's crazy to think that Echo that had that kind of performance with red ping.
Yes, you'd be crazy if you assumed that someone of playing like that was on red ping. But there you go. That is all the proof you should need. Yeah. So this cast has gone through a record-breaking and once in a lifetime sudden death on Volcano, the first of its kind. We've got 25 people watching and only 18 likes. Much better from before, but I am sure this cast has earned a like and subscribe. Alrighty. Now we have our poll up for our next match.
There goes Jaded.
Alrighty. So yeah, we are gonna get going soon. I don't remember exactly what time our last game ended, but I think they've got 10 minutes as a break in between the last map and this one. That is for charging, for strat talking, for getting in your new players, and we will get going shortly. So, Jake, do you have any predictions for how this next match is gonna go?
Honestly, it's really hard to say. I don't know if we had any major switches. I guess we have Frank the Third in for Acolyte, and they're missing one more person. Chiron, Noggle, Warner's Infinity, Noble, Infinity subs back in for, I'm gonna assume is Lazarus.
Yep.
I think in terms of killing power, Wolf probably has a little bit more of an advantage here, and that does come into terms on control point, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of great teamwork from Acolyte, so they also have that to bring to the table.
Absolutely. Yeah, they certainly worked together very well, making sure that they were locking Wolf as best they could on the Volcano we just watched. So I would love to see how all that teamwork plays out. At this point in Dasher, it really is just all about how teams work together and where they devote their killing power, because it's very easy to entirely focus button, and it's also very easy to over focus on kills. So having that solid balance between those roles is something that both these teams need to know about themselves really deeply and intimately, and also be able to change up what they're going with, what they're focusing on midway through the match. So anyway, it seems like both our teams are out of their strat talk zones, wherever that may be, and they are getting ready for our control points. Remember, there cannot be any player switches intentionally. However, if there is a mishap from one player, and they are unable to rejoin, a player from the same region is able to sub in for them. We are off to the races. Whoa! Is that Infinity holding the button straight off the bat? Interesting play. You see Noggle in the area looking for some health. If our past games are any reference, Noggle is probably going to be a main disruptor here with some insane kills, and I'd expect Echo to do the same for Acolyte. We'll see how it goes. Noggle heading back to their own dash pretty frequently. Chiron takes that dash right in front of him. We'll see how that changes things up. Looks like there's a rocket on the field. And Wolf has a solid little lead. Never mind, I'll take that back. Acolyte takes the button for a good few seconds. Noggle pushing all the way up with a shotgun pistol combo. And it does look like Infinity is consistently holding that button down. Looks like, as I was saying earlier, they have devoted a lot of their players' stamina and just a lot of their time to holding down that button. Here we see a little bit of Frank the Third POV, goes down to Chiron, right behind him. Love to see that caster's curse. Echo takes out Infinity on the button once again, with some very long shots, heads straight up, kills Chiron, right at the spawn, and takes out Infinity as well. Exactly what I was guessing. Oh my god. We see Echo playing a very disruptor-y role, going for lots of kills here. Whereas Wolf is focusing a lot more just on this button. Razzmatazz heading back to the button, goes down to Warner's. Warner's heads back, does a little bit of ring around the rosy. Between the two ramps, goes down to Rexac. Rexac stays alive with a beautiful headshot, takes out the button holder. And here we have Noggle. Looks like neither team is using dedicated SMGs here. And that sounds about right. Mainly because these players' fire rates are fast enough to be SMGs of their own. As we discovered earlier. Noggle dashing back and forth on the button. Frank the Third takes out a beautiful post dash on Noble there. And they still have the button. It's a very even game here. Wolf is a mere 10 points ahead. And they are starting to grow their lead. And Jake, remind me, what server are we on here? New York. So yes, this is currently in Acolyte's favor, and they are a few points down. They're a good 10, almost 20 points down, and that is a dangerous thing when you are on the other team's home server. We will see if they are able to claw their way back into the lead later in this map. Wolf really just doing a ton of pressure around this button. They've got 3 players dedicated just to the area around the button and to making sure that it is theirs. Okay, Warners takes out Razzmatazz, staying alive on the button. We see a rocket up, and rocket dealing damage. Noggle just waiting for some health after he makes this risky play. Goes for 2 behind them. Ooh, looks like he had some targeting issues there as all of the players he was trying to hit went down before he could get to them. 2 around the button, both go down. One stays alive just for a second, but Warners is able to take out Rexac on the button. See Warner staying alive, supporting his team. They've got 3 around this button. Infinity still holding down that button. Fascinating strategy here. Rexac staying alive. Button is shifted to Acolyte. They may have changed up their strategy a little bit. Maybe they put a lot more button focus, but it seems to be working out in their favor. We do have a big lead. 60 points up for Wolf. They are almost to the 200-point mark. However, that kill is filled with blue, as it looks like, Jake, you're right about the killing power just that Wolf has here.
It really comes to shine in these crazy Dasher tier matchups, so.
Exactly, Dasher tier is all about kills and coordination. And it seems like Wolf has that in spades so far. They have broken the 200 mark, and they are getting real close to 250. Here we see Noggle pushing up, takes a beautiful 2K, and he is on his 5K streak. Looking for health, he really needs it. No, Echo able to end that streak early. And takes that health for himself. Pushes up to the button, goes down to Noggle from quite a distance. Takes out Rexac on the button. This is certainly a high-level game when you see Rexac on the button. Iron cutting around the button as well. Goes down to Razmataz. He was looking low. Beautiful long-range headshot on Noggle. Able to take him out. That was a very important pick for them. Razmataz heads up to the attic, but thinks better of it. Infinity still chilling on that button. A very impressive button dance they're doing there. Frank the Third, Noble chilling back with the button, goes down to Razmataz. And that is game. Wolf takes the 250, and Acolyte goes up to 185. 185 is the number 2 beat here, everybody. That means that on their home server, which will be the next server on Amsterdam, we will see how that goes. I'm going to read off the stats real quick before they head over to the other one. Victors, Wolf, Chiron top scoring, 32-23, Infinity 18-30, Noble 26-24, Warners 22-21, Noggle 39-20, Yes, Acolyte, there we go. Rexac 20, okay, I'll go back to
Everybody's leaving.
I appreciate them staying for a second, but we'll get there in a second. Anyway, here we are. For Acolyte, we've got Rexac going 27-31, Speed 20-33, Razmataz 29-38, Echo 26-22, Frank the Third 16-23. Top scoring for the whole lobby, we've got Rexac with 8,096 score. And top killing for the whole lobby is Chiron, it appears, with... Nope, I take that back. Noggle with 39. Well done all around. Very interesting strategy we saw there from Wolf, especially dedicating Infinity to essentially holding the button every time he got to the button. That is a strategy you do not see every day, but it worked out in their favor. That is for sure. We are heading over to our next map here.
My gosh.
And we are going to get going real quick. They do not have a whole lot of time to strat talk here. Not a whole lot of time
5
to
minutes.
charge. Exactly. Never mind. They are getting going immediately.
Okay, they didn't let me get the second drone in. That's cool.
Match starts. When approved.
Come on, guys. I get it, but
Go.
hold on. I gotta get this other camera over. There you go.
There we go. We've got Noble on the button. We've got 3 different players on the button. This is fascinating. Remember, we are now on Amsterdam, which is absolutely here for Wolf's favor. We saw our rocket there. My guess is that is Frank III with the rocket. I might be wrong. But yeah, flying in from that rocket silo is a very scary spot to have a rocket coming from. Chiron heading back around the button, grabs it, and we can see Wolf is back off to the races with their very, very button-focused strategy. Warner's able to clean up around the button from this mini wall, covering his back. Just take out 1 on the button, and able to grab it. It looks like we see a little bit of a miscommunication from Wolf. They've just got too many people going for a button. A good problem to have, but a problem nonetheless. We see Noble pushing out, making sure that button is staying firmly in Wolf's grip. Remember, our number was 185, I believe. And that is what Wolf needs. Sorry, that is what. Yeah. That's what Wolf needs to get to. Chilling on this button. Here we have 2 coming in at the same time. You'll have to see a little bit of groupage here from Acolyte. Even on control point, coming into the button at the same time. Heading up to the attic, we've got Noggle. That kind of backfired on him. That's not a strat you often see leaving the disruptor with 1 health essentially, but Noggle was real close to death right after that very aggressive play. Warner's heading back. Beautiful post dash on speed there. A headshot even. Another one. Warner's has some freaking great accuracy right now, it appears. Lots of awesome button dancing all over the place. Chiron hanging on by a shred. Goes down to Rexac. Goes down to Noggle. Noggle goes down to Echo. This kill feed is purple with how much red and blue there is in it. Wolf is about to break the 100 mark with Acolyte trailing them. There it is. They are 16 points-ish behind. Infinity, not in fact chilling on the button the entire time like we saw earlier. Looks like Infinity changed it up a little bit. We are getting awfully close to the mark where we are going to call it for Wolf, but we still have plenty of game to play. Noggle looking real low. Grab some health. We'll see what he can do with it. Gets the dash stolen right in front of him, but plays really aggressive nonetheless. Tries to take out 1, gets the pick on speed. Goes for another, gets this pick on Razmataz. Noggle on a 5k, up to a 6. Noggle absolutely holding down the fort for Wolf. We've got Noggle heading into the usual SMG spot, sit-in spot. Again, no SMGs from either of these teams. At least as of yet. Great headshots there. Echo with some really nice long shots. takes out Noggle, ending the 10k that he had rolling. Razmataz heads back to the button. Goes down. Noble keeps it going. Frank goes for the button. Goes down to Chiron. Chiron holding the area. Goes down to Echo. Here we can see that Acolyte is absolutely putting the pressure on the button. We just need a few more points before Wolf takes this win. Echo pushing out a little bit, goes down to infinity. 5 more points. Ooh, some very nice long shots from infinity there. Grabs the health, not the dash. Guess the dash stolen from them right in front of them. And that is game. Wolf has taken the win. But we will keep on playing. We've still got plenty of points left in this match. This is all just for looking at those stats. And we're still going. We're still having a grand old time. Infinity pushing all the way up to the attic. Looking for some dash. Goes down to Rexac. Rexac heads over to the button. Takes out speed from Noble. Noble stays alive. Goes down to Echo. Staying out in the open is a death sentence when you've got Echo on the other team. Echo heads back, looking for the button. Looking all over. Heading back, playing real aggressive, looking for some health, even though he didn't need it. And this is almost game. We've got 20 points left for Wolf until they take the second map officially. Noggle still going insane on his 6k. Make that a 7. 10 more points for Wolf till the game is done. Noble heading back to the button. Frank the third cleaning up. Nicely done there. Warner's heads back for the button. Holds it. 5 more points until the end. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wolf takes the win here again. Well done all around. Alrighty. Looking at Wolf, Chiron, top scoring for the whole lobby with 9,354 points. Going 25-21. Warner's right below 30 and 20. Infinity 22, 21. Noggle 47 and 12. Noble 26, 22. Heading over to Acolyte, we've got Speed with 1832, Rexac 1831, Frank the Third 1630, Razmataz 2030. Looks like we had a drop already from Acolyte. Let me take a quick look at who that was. That was Echo 24 and 27. So this is your game, everybody. We are calling it for Wolf. Well done all around. Thank you so much for tuning in, and well done. If this doesn't show you that you don't need to be a great killer to get a lot of points on control point, then I don't know what will. But yeah, well done everyone. Apparently Echo woke up at 3 a.m. to play this.
Wow.
We absolutely respect the hustle. Sorry it did not go for their favor, but well done to everyone nonetheless.
What a crazy game.
Indeed.
Sudden death volcano, first one in history. Just
Yeah.
all around. I expected
Indeed.
nothing less.
Exactly. 2 wild teams with our double control point just makes sense.
Well, I think we've got a few more matches for the day. A couple really good ones too. I think we've got Wrecked versus Sky, your team.
Oh yes.
I bet
yes.
y'all are excited for that one.
For sure.
Um,
Get excited, everyone.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if the captains want to hop in here for a quick chat, but I'll just do a little. I don't know who the captains are on the teams. Frick.
Alrighty. Well, if we are not able to get the captains in, it looks like they are
Yeah, I think we'll probably
not
just
gonna.
call it here.
But GG's, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in.
It's a pleasure. Any words of wisdom for the chat, Blister?
Words of wisdom. It's got to be just keep an eye on Dash League University. We got stuff coming up. It's gonna be a good time. And keep playing Hyperdash, y'all.
Heck yeah. Oh, I think we actually might have some captains wanting to hop in, at least for Wolf. Here, we'll drag them in and see what they have to say. Hey,
Oh,
what's
I'm
up,
muted
y'all?
too. Not much.
I don't know if
Hey,
you're
hey.
I don't know if you're hopping in the community channel to say hi to the chat real quick, but
Yeah, I could say hi. Hi, chat.
How was
So
that volcano? Hey?
how'd that match go for you guys?
Man, it went pretty good. There was a bunch of really close moments on both sides. That was very scary. I didn't really get to play the payload. I got to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
We thought that one was a lot closer than we expected it to be at the checkpoint. And whenever they finished with that much time, I know that. And then on the volcano, there was like 2 or 3 different times where on both sides, it's like we got him, and then the last second they'd get it. And then I know it was both ways on that one. There was a couple of very close calls on ours. And then on the control point, everything for us, anyways, it felt pretty smooth. I felt like we had pretty good control around the button a lot of the time on that one.
also,
But tough game.
shout out to Rexac for hopping in this channel.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Rexac?
Yep, hello. Um, do I speak now? This is my first time being in booth.
Yeah, I mean, just give us give us the
Well,
rundown of y'all's point of view.
it's unfortunate. I thought we were doing well on the payload, but I guess we kind of stunted at the end. And I mean, the volcano was like a roller coaster. I think at one point we were super happy, and then we got super depressed, and then super happy, and then super depressed. At the time they scored on us right away. And then in the end, I guess we were. I don't know. I think we saw that point coming, and we were able to capitalize on it. And then the control point, I don't know. They were just better. I don't know what else to say. We didn't have
Yeah.
as much control.
And so for the sudden death, I'm guessing teams don't practice sudden death specifically a whole lot. For both teams, what were you guys saying over the comms while you were waiting in those spawn doors right before the sudden death started?
On our end, we were calling out who's going to try to take shocks, who's taking armor, who's taking dash, and that's kind of it. And then, things kind of fell apart on our end from there.
Mm-hmm.
On our end, I think all that was said was Echo get dash, everyone go B, and and then whatever happened. Because the thing is, like you said, like I'm pretty sure they didn't practice control point. I mean, sudden death either. So like we didn't like in my mind it's just everyone go B. Hopefully someone on their team flanks us, and then we'll shoot them from behind. I don't know what happened. I'll have to see when we watch back, but hopefully, that was the play. I mean, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed to be.
Well, very well done. Thank you guys so much for making history. It was a great match to watch all around. What was the biggest surprise for both of your teams in this match?
I mean, I don't know if there was much of a surprise. I would say like probably the biggest moment on our team is seeing them get checkpoint with, because I think they got checkpoint and they still had what, a minute and 40 seconds or something like that, 2 minutes. It was a lot of time. I don't remember the exact amount of time. I didn't play it, but I was watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a scary amount of time that they got checkpoint at. So it was just like, I'm sure that the rest of the team was thinking that we need to really slow them down at this point. Volcano, like I said, it was, and he said it, he described it perfectly. It was a roller coaster. There was moments on both sides that it like down to like the millisecond. It was just like, oh no.
For sure. Yeah, very, very close.
For us, I would say it's our defense on Abyss, because we didn't have rockets. I don't know if you guys know this, but we couldn't get rockets up. Like none of the players that played are good rocketeers. And I tried rockets twice, and I had to put them down because I wasn't doing anything. So I'm just surprised coming up the hill, we were able to hold them pretty well. Somewhat. We didn't hold them well, but we hold them somewhat without rockets. So yeah, that's
I know
my biggest surprise.
that's one thing that surprised me is that I saw that you guys didn't really have any dedicated Rocketeer pre-check or, I mean, really post-check.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just yeah, I mean, you saw, yeah. It was an attempt.
Hey,
I mean,
you learn, you
know,
lose.
when you've got Noggle going with 102 kills on the on the Abyss, it's just impossible to get rockets up and keep them up well with disruptors. And I think really the two star disruptors of this whole show were Echo and Noggle. One from each team, really just stealing that spotlight through most of the match. They definitely deserve some great recognition through this whole lobby. And we were looking at the rosters for both teams, and it seems like both teams are very well mixed in their player origins. Like it seems like both teams have a solid roster of EU players and a solid roster of US players. Is that something that you guys thought about when recruiting players?
Definitely. Yeah. We obviously we're like a European-based team, but because me and Romeo are based in Asia, we just went with the international theme and started recruiting our American friends, Banana and Willow, Laz, and Warners, just to give us a bit of an edge. Because it is very difficult to be at the top dasher team when you're outside the states. So trying to bring that balance in. So it's definitely premeditated, thought about.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it seems to definitely have worked out.
So far, so good.
Well, guys, it was a pleasure.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all
It was a great game.
hopping in. Yeah, thank you for
Yep.
supplying us the great game.
And thank you for casting. You guys did an awesome job. I was watching half the game because we played
Yeah, GG's.
Thank you. Alrighty. GG's, everybody.
We will
Yep,
catch y'all
GGs.
on the flip side. Peace.
Bye-bye.
All right. See y'all later.